Hello and welcome to Girltriesgames. We're playing Syberia. In the last video, we arrived here in this mine, I guess, or a factory of some sort, and poor Oscar got his hand stolen by someone. So now we have to try to figure out where this guy went with Oscar's hands. So we just got inside the building. And now we're gonna explore, look for Oscar's hands. Alright, it looks like there's a room in there with a gangway. Gonna guess that we can't go in because otherwise
can't go that way.
We wouldn't be able to look in the window. Or they wouldn't make us look in the window, I guess. Okay, there's like some pipes. Not sure what we're supposed to be looking at here. Let's check the shelves. That looks like, let's see what that is. A spark plug. Okay. Alright. Anything else around here for us to check out? Doesn't look like it. So let's head back, and the only other place we could really go is down that elevator. So there's an excuse me, there was an elevator that led us to this little thing that needed something to work. I think it was a generator. It kind of looked like a generator to me. Let's see if the spark plug will fix that generator. Alright, so let's move our little station back so we could get down. So we're inside that thing that's moving. And let's see if that spark plug will go to that generator, which will maybe shed some light on the place to let us go down further. So yeah, Oscar's in the train with no hands. He's traumatized. He got tied up and gagged. And he's very upset. I can't go in that door. It's locked. Go down past the train to find this elevator. Let's go see if the spark plug will work on that. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. I think it's a generator. I'm assuming it is. She's talking about it being dark. Oh, but it doesn't look like it'll fit. That looks like it needs a handle. Oh, it does fit. Okay, so can we do anything? Awesome. That's cute. It's a little automaton spark plug. Alright, so we got the lights on, which means we could probably go down further through the mine. Oh, there's also a ventilation thing there. And a little rat. So it looks like we could go forward. Can we go this way? There's a TV. Can't go that way either, so let's keep going down. Looks like there's another lever up here.
I don't need to do that.
Why? Oh, because the elevator's already down. Awesome. Alright, so now here's another TV. Okay, so we could go right or straight. This looks like some kind of vault, maybe? Okay. Is that an organ? looks like an organ. And an automaton plays it. And there's a screwdriver. That'll come in handy. Alright, we can't do anything with it, I guess. Okay, well, we got a screwdriver. I'm sure we'll need that. Okay, let's see. Let's go the other way, see what we can find. It's hard to tell what's going on here. There's a ladder. Can we... Oh, what's on the ladder? Don't know what that says. That looks like a face, like a profile with a hat on, maybe? I don't know. Not sure. Can we go anywhere else? Can we cut it off? Maybe we can unscrew it. Alright, oops. We need the screwdriver. Let's unscrew it and see if that opens up some clues. Fell off, so we can walk up it now. I guess we couldn't have just walked up it with that sign on there for some reason. Alright, let's go check this out.
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Okay, so there's a monorail.
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Is that a door? Sometimes in this game it's kind of hard to... Oh, who's that? In this game it's sometimes kind of hard to see like where there's some doors or which direction you can go and which one you can't.
Hey you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
Okay.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Indeed.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore.
Well, that's not fair. 'Cause I need
Excuse
them.
me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theatre.
Oh, okay.
As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic
organ.
We did see that.
I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now, all I need is her.
Whoa, dude. Alright, let's ask him some questions.
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin, the director of the industrial city of Komkoltsgrad.
Komkoltsgrad.
What is left of it, at least. But who are you, for that matter? And why have you stopped in my station without authorization?
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem. My name is Kate Walker, and I'm an American lawyer.
It is very kind of you to come so far just to visit this place.
He has a very strange
I
accent.
repeat again, I never intended to stop here. I'm on a business trip. I'm a lawyer, goddammit.
Right. And what brings you here?
Like I said, a stupid mechanical hitch.
She gets simpler and simpler with her explanations. Thank goodness.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her.
Her who?
Oh, to hear her sing one more time here in my factory.
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky.
Helena Romansky.
Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkoltsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday.
Oh, so long ago now.
It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning.
Aw.
When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
That's a little creepy.
And is she okay about this?
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies.
That's nice, I guess,
Then
but you're a
I
little
realized
creepy.
I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now, isn't that a good idea?
And you promise that once Helena has sung,
guess.
you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you.
Okay,
Where should I
so
go
we have to
hunting for the
find
singer then?
Helena.
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle.
Yeah, right.
Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Okay. Got an elevator? What is it? Oh, the room. It's a floating room.
This whole story is completely nuts.
Yes.
And what if I helped you to make some other hands just for your automaton?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need? And I very much doubt you are in any position to create such a perfect pair of hands.
Okay. Let's
You
ask Kaminos
mentioned
Hans.
an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other
In a
automatons
creepy
here?
way.
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I
That
adapted
sounds
an
creepy.
existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I
I want Helena
reconstructed
Romansky on my
and
huge
adapted
organ.
to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long ago.
Well, we could have assumed that.
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Out of the question. And I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to.
She almost threw a tantrum.
Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet.
I thought we already have.
I hope so. And fast.
Alright. Let's stop talking to this guy who talks way too much.
Please, excuse me.
And
I
he's
have to
wearing
go
a
now.
creepy mask.
So be it.
Okay, is there anything we can find in here? What's this?
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding.
Oh, are those Oscar's
So you're going to
hands?
give me Oscar's hands back, and we are going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
He should at least offer to pay
Please,
us for it
excuse
or
me.
something.
I have to go now.
So be it.
Alright, I don't see anything else in here. Let's get out of here and figure out where to find Helena Romansky. Because he's a creepy stalker. Alright, so we have to go back down. So did that guy, when he ran away, who stole Oscar's hands, run up the ladder and then screw this sign back on so no one could follow him? That makes no sense. Go, Kate, run. Alright, let's see. What can we do in here? Nothing? No, don't leave. He is a creepy stalker. Alright, what's in this drawer? A book. Alright guys, are you ready for a long reading of books? Oh, it might not be that long. Alright, it's a photo album. Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike, gathered for the 9th Voidor. I can't pronounce French words, sorry. Festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano was the revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a very promising career ahead of her. Helena Romansky's finest numbers are collected here on this golden disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. And it's cracked. That probably upsets our thief friend. Comrade Helena Romansky sings for the people. Her series of recitals with piano performed in the factories of our great republic. After Kiev, our diva arrives at Komkolsgrad. Ravishing Helena is seen here with the factory director, Comrade Borodin, and several admirers. Helena Romansky's success in Europe is assured. The great Helena Romansky, our nation's glory, appears and triumphs every night on Europe's most famous stages. Following from Milan, Paris, and Vienna, Helena Romansky gave an exceptional recital in which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. The high point and testimony to this greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Let us not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. So, our mom had called going on and on about Frank Malkovich, so our mom knows him, so maybe we could call our mom and ask for help. Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled out the Bolshoi to say their fond farewells to Helena Romansky, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Romansky revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name has already passed into posterity. Through the well of emotion, her fatigue and illness, she merely managed to utter a tearful thank you. Alright, so we don't even know if she's alive. It doesn't sound like she was doing too well. Alright, so he wrote her letters, and they were all returned to sender. Dear Helena, pray forgive me such familiarity of tone. I have written to you so often and for so long now that I feel I have come to know you intimately through my correspondence. Creeper. I hope, if my previous letters have reached you, that you share this feeling. I'm writing to you at this address for the 112th time. I hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. This one maybe. I can only hope. It's just that I have so much to say to you, so much to share. My work progresses well. As I wrote before, the hardest part was to put theory into practice. I am gradually finding solutions to problems and have managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it. Madam, I have transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you will be its jewel. It is a magnificent stage, one worthy of your talent and beauty. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory that is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart and am awaiting your acceptance of my invitation. Yours in faith and devotion, Sergei Borodin. Creeper. Alright, so let's go try to call our mom, and we know that we get no cell service down here in this mine, so we're probably gonna have to head out. This guy's creepy. Why would anyone ever agree to come? I know I wouldn't. Alright, so let's head out of this mine up to top side and call our mama. There's a vent here too. We have to figure
That
out
looks
what
like a
it'll be
ventilation
used for.
duct.
Alright, let's go up. Lever, where are you?
I don't need to do that.
Oops. There we go. Alright, let's call our mom. Mama, help us. Get your new boyfriend to bring his friend down. All the way over here.
Hi, Mom.
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply gotta get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you, if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin.
Malkovich,
Frank
Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's
Have you
right.
guys seen being John
Voice of
Malkovich?
his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Gross.
Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with the Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. Thanks again. Catch you later.
Alright, so let's go tell the guy what we found out. Because clearly he won't let us, or we can't go without the hands, so we can't go to Arlbad or anything. So maybe he'll, I don't know, come with us or something. I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe he'll let us go, he'll give up on his dream. He's such a creeper. Alright, Sergey. Creeper Sergey. I'll tell you what we know. Oh, maybe our phone does work down here.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. This whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that again.
Oh, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah,
Clearly it's
sure.
bothering him and she's
Getting
just
carried away
like,
never solved
"Meh,
anything, but
whatever.
I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
Oh. I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter, honey. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again. You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
He sounds like he's trying
Keep it
very hard
focused.
to be nice.
You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Alright, well, Kate doesn't seem to give a shit about her relationship right now. Alright, dude. Let's tell you what we know.
Director,
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
Maybe.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arrowbad.
Arlbat. Helena Romansky is in Arlbat.
You know the town then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arlbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think
Do
she'll
you?
prefer
Really?
the peace and quiet here. The perfect tranquility of our little town.
Gross. Alright, so...
Why don't you come with me? After all, you're the person in the best position to convince Helena Romansky.
Unfortunately, since my accident, I seldom leave my office if I can avoid it. And it is not wise for a director to leave his city now, is it?
So...
How can I get to Arrowbad?
There is one way that you can. Here, in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old
what?
fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau?
No.
There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
How do I get up to the space compound then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Okay, so we have to go
Okay,
to the monorail.
I'm going. Wish me luck.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
This guy. Have to fulfill a madman's fantasies. Alright, the monorail to the space compound. Okay, how do we get on it? So popular.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? How are you?
Olivia! Great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arrowbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation
How do
does
you know you're
singer
gonna
got with
find
the toy
her?
cocaine? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Comcalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting
Whoa,
harder and harder
girl.
to back you up all the time.
Why is she so
What
mad?
does that mean?
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldberg. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
Awkward.
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
Awkward. I want to call Dan now and be like, Dan, you cheating on me.
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right now.
Because
so
he's
please
busy
leave your
banging
message after the
Olivia.
tone.
Alright, whatever. Kate doesn't really give a shit. She's too busy. Okay, let's see. Up there, I guess? Go, Kate, go. Up the stairs. What was that? What was that? Why do we keep getting... Like, I don't understand why that keeps popping up and how to use it, but whatever. We could go that way too. So let's go upstairs first, I guess. And then check out what's over there. A bird! And we know Kate hates birds. What is this?
Doesn't look like that works.
What is it? I can't even tell what it is. Ew, look at all those birds! I'm not a big fan of birds myself, so sorry. That's why I'm saying ew. I don't care about spiders, bugs, snakes. I like rodents, but birds, not my favorite. Okay, what's this? Is that like a rocket ship? What? Come on. Does he really want us to take a rocket to Arlbad? Alright, this looks like some controls.
I need a key.
Of course we need a key. Let's go check in here. This might be where the guy lives. I see bottles everywhere. He doesn't even look surprised to see us.
Excuse me. Sir, sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo. Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact! And we have liftoff! Oh, holy mother. A dame. A pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, man?
Okay, well, he's not giving me much help.
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from... I'm a bit lost. And I guess you know this place.
The bar is Charles, at your service, madam. Can I offer you something from the bar?
No, thank you. Tell me, how long have you been here?
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think I've been lonely. I got a bottle or two here. Keep me company?
You're a soldier, aren't you?
Where does he get more booze?
Ex-cosmonaut?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today. Let's have a drink. That's an order, soldier.
Okay.
Please, can you try and get a grip? I must absolutely find a way out of this industrial complex.
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this.
That's what he
Vodka.
said.
Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Oh, great. We
Toast
do
my
have to take a rocket.
Hey, pretty lady, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. Something to blow you away. 3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Our female comrades revolting or what? Oh, trouble, bottoms up! Power to the babushkas!
Power to the babushkas.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country's ever known, little lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart. To your health, while you have it.
Okay, let's ask him if he knows Hans.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you?
Though it seems...
Karlsberg. Of course I know that name. But sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen something like that around here.
Vorarlberg. He's a person. I'm looking for
Seems
him,
like he's half
and I
asleep.
think he might have come by here a few years ago.
Well, in that case, let us raise our glasses to this brave man and his very good health.
I think it's been more than a few years since he
I
passed
came here
through
by train, but I've got this mechanical problem. I had to leave the train down in the industrial zone. The director down there told me you were here.
Nah, Borodine, that dumb traitor. I tell you, he's gone over to the enemy, over to the dark side. It's terrifying, the darkness. Eating out his brain. The jerk.
That's maybe going a bit far. He is a little eccentric, I'll grant you that.
A little?
But when
He's
you
a
live on your
stalker.
own, cut off from the world for so long...
His brain's gone AWOL, I tell you. There's no darkness in my brain. I've got a cure. See? My secret antidote. Go on, have some. It'll stop you getting a cold.
I don't think I'm in a high-risk category, but thanks anyway.
I love how I don't consider the drunk more, like, unstable than the stalker guy who's not drunk.
I came here by train, but I've got this mechanical problem. I had to leave the train down in the industrial zone.
I think we already did this.
His brain.
I was going...
Skip. Oops, I wanted to ask him the rest of the stuff. He must be dehydrated.
Please, I really need...
You're right there, sister. Same as everyone. And we all need it. It helps, you know, to forget.
Yeah.
Right. I won't get anything out of him while there's still something left to drink. So many birds nesting around here. What attracts them all here like that?
Dumb birds. But at least a bird don't get bored, does it? See? They can fly. Them birds, jeez, they can fly.
He sounds
Sounds
jealous.
like you're jealous of them.
Well, maybe you're just right there. 'Cause sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch 'em circle for hours on end. The birds, they crap themselves when they see him coming. Don't stop 'em coming back, though.
Soyuz?
Soyuz, ma'am. A silver angel. A savior who cleans our cosmodrome of them dirty rats with dirty wings.
Okay.
I need to get to Arrowbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
Alright.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get a bottle. Don't know why we'll need it, but seems that we'll need it.
Strange. Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
So maybe we're just
Are you
taking it
okay,
away
Colonel?
so he won't
Are you sure
drink
you're all
anymore.
right? Be careful!
He's gonna
Don't
fall
lean
down.
out too far or you'll...
Uh-oh. And there he is. Oh, dude. Alright, let's go see if he's okay. I guess he's just passed out. Alright. So it looks like we could go down here further. What is all this? Let's see. Up the stairs. Gotta explore, gotta explore. Alright, so it looks like there's more controls here. Up, down. It's like a needle or something. Rotate, I don't know. Here's a key. Maybe that'll work right there.
I need a key.
What does this do? Not sure it does anything.
Oh, this thing's jammed.
Okay. Oh, there we go. It was broken. Okay, let's see if it does anything now. Unauthorized procedure. Centrifuge empty. Centrifuge. Okay. Blood sample required. Creepy. Blood sample required again. Okay, and unauthorized procedure. Okay, so we need a blood sample. Still don't know what this does, what it's for. That's... what is that? Oh, a blood testing apparatus. Okay, it looks like we'll need someone's blood, probably not ours, or else we could have just done it ourselves. So let's go back out. See if we can't find some more answers. Let's see. Let's go back this way. That satellite thing is rotating now. See if we could go this way. What's over here? Birds. Birds galore. Gross. Are those birds gonna scare her?
I need a key.
Of course. I see like an automaton in there. Alright, so there's like this blimp thing that we need a key for. Alright, so it seems like there's a lot of things we need to sort out. Alright, let's go back, see if the dude's awake yet. The drunk. He's just resting. Can I take your blood? What's this? What did that do? I heard water? What did that do? Let's check it again. Oh, we can't do anything now. I'm not sure what that did. I just heard water running, but... Okay, so... Let's see, let's go back to these controls up here and look at them again, because I think we needed a key for that one too. Oh, so this will, it looks like it's attached to a crane or something that will pick him up. We need a key though. Oh, I see. It turns water on to shower him off. Okay, but we need a key. I wonder if he has a key in his house that we missed? Let's see. What can we find in here? Nothing. I already picked up a bottle. Oh, ha. Here's some shelves. And a key. And a letter. Let's see. Comcols Grad Cosmodrome, the Prototype Program Management Committee. Okay, so object, Program XP25, the Vorarlberg Loaded Launchpad Project. Spring-loaded Launchpad Project. Comrades, subsequent to inspections over last year, our comrades of the Government Space Commission have reached an unfavorable conclusion concerning the Vorarlberg project. Here are their findings. The Space Commission is convinced that Hans Vorarlberg's research will yield no concrete results capable of serving the military interests of our country or of advancing its space program. It is considered that this project will only bring ridicule to our country and give a very poor image of our national space industry abroad. During the last few years, in a long succession of fruitless attempts, Konrad Vorarlberg has clearly demonstrated the limits to his knowledge of mechanical sciences. Consequently, we have ordered the irrevocable suspension of the program. It has been deemed counter-revolutionary, and we now withdraw all collaboration with Comrade Vorarlberg. This decision has been approved by the Supreme Soviet, who adopted with a clear majority the Central Committee Directive of April 15th relating to the definitive cancellation of the Vorarlberg Spring-Loaded Launchpad project. The directive announces the provisional closure of the Comcols Grad Cosmodrome and reassignment of Vorarlberg project test pilots to other domains. Alright, and that was in the 70s. 1979. And that explains a lot. So we know Hans has been here and he's been working with the Soviets. Alright, let's see if that key will work here and wake him up. Wake this drunk ass up. Okay, let's see. What does this do? Nothing. Alright, move him closer. He doesn't seem to notice. Ah, okay, so we need to dump water on him, so we need to move it this way. And let's shower him off. Well, that woke him up.
Hey, what's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
Alright, let's go talk to him about the blood sample.
Calm down, it's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you're right there. Not first time either.
Is he suddenly sober
Probably
now?
Won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do
I
excuse
wish that's all it took to sober
It's
me
the
up.
only way I could
when
think
I
of
was
to
too
bring
drunk.
you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Of course. Alright, now maybe he can actually help us.
I came here by train, but unfortunately it broke down. I've got to get to Arrowbad immediately. Someone told me you might have a vehicle to lend me.
Someone? Who might that someone be? I hope you're not talking about Sergei Borodin.
Well, yes, I am. The director of the industrial complex below.
Be careful, ma'am. He is not a rational man.
Clearly.
He can be mean and very dangerous.
He suggested I come and see you, actually. But I get the impression that he doesn't care much for you either.
I don't care what he thinks of me. All I say to you is, watch out for him.
Alright, I need your
There
help.
aren't many vehicles on this base.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome, they told all the useful equipment.
It doesn't matter. I'll find some other way.
If I can help you, please, just ask.
You can help me.
I'm looking for someone. Hans Vorarlberg. And I think he came by here about 20 years ago.
Hans? You want to know if I know Hans? But of course. He invented one of the most incredible flying machines of the Cosmodrome. Christmas, good old Hans. Even after that dumb and dirty trick he played on me. But I wouldn't give to see him again.
What do you mean? What did he do to you?
Hans Vorarlberg and his famous flying wing. See, he invented this kind of spring-loaded launcher, capable of projecting a weird rocket into the stratosphere. It was red revolutionary hot, and I was going to be its first test pilot. Holy cow, what a job. And then several days before the launch, Hans disappears into thin air like that. Poof!
He intends to do that.
The test program? Well, it's abandoned.
Just disappeared like that? Without saying where he was going?
You see, he wanted to hit the stars, but not bombs, if you get my drift. One day, Hans finally worked out what his launcher was really for. The generals have always called the shots here, you realize, and when they asked Hans to screw a nuclear warhead onto his flying wing, well, he wasn't a happy man. So he left, just like that.
If everything was ready, why didn't you just wind the thing up and go flying after all?
Nobody understood machines here like Hans, especially not his own utopian inventions. You see, such inventions only live and breathe with their creator in the saddle. Without him, space travel became damn near impossible. Since then, well, I still like to travel, but in my own little way.
I'm beginning to understand a bit about how Hans Vorarlberg's inventions work. What is this one like?
I don't really know. As you can see, I'm a soldier, ma'am. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not a goddamn aerospace engineer.
Okay, let's ask about our train.
I've left my train in the Komkalsgrad station. Do you think it'll get in the way?
If I were you, I'd get out of there as quick as possible.
That's exactly what I intend to do, as soon as the director gives me back my automaton's hands. That's why I want to go to Arrowbad.
So go, and go quickly, and get back what belongs to you. With a man like that, you never know what might happen.
You don't like him very much, then?
I'll confess that since his accident, he's gone a
Well,
little
he's a little crazy.
These days, I stay clear of him, and you should do the same.
I don't really have the choice.
Okay, let's ask him about the birds.
Don't you find it strange to see so many birds in the Cosmodrome?
It's the iron rafters. They love them. Nowadays, they can enjoy a bit of good old peace and quiet here. So, of course, they turn up in flockloads. Sometimes I set Soyuz onto them. Just like the good old days.
Soyuz.
Soyuz?
Soyuz is the last Golden Eagle left in active service. We had to get the dumb canaries out of the way before takeoff, so what did we do? Set the Eagle on them. And you should see them fly. Soyuz, he's like a cat among the pigeons. Magnificent.
Okay.
Does Arrowbad mean anything to you?
Arrowbad. It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort, man. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. They'd go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
Poor guy.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there.
Sweet,
From
the
here.
airship.
Do you think the airship still works?
No idea. It's been so long since it was used.
And then I've got to learn how to use it, too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot. Go visit if you want. Here's the key.
Booyah. Key time. Alright, so we got the key to the airship.
Thank you
Let's
so
go
much
check
for
it out.
helping me. I'm sorry to have woken you up like that.
It's been great talking to you, ma'am. I think I'll take 40 wins right now.
Good idea. Alright, let's go check out the airship, see what we need to get it running. I couldn't ask that guy about the blood sample, though. Alright, so let's get our new key. Okay, so we have our automaton here. How can we get it running?
Doesn't look like that works.
Yep, just as I suspected. Okay, so why not? What can we do to get it to work? Maybe we can go back and ask him. Say, the airship isn't doing anything. Oh, he's gone. Did he go to sleep? I hope we can still talk to him. Where'd he go? Thought he said he was gonna go to sleep. He's not in his bed. Alright, well maybe he passed out somewhere. I can't remember what was up those stairs. I'm gonna go back and check. Up here by this rocket ship thing. Because I'm having some memory problems. What was over here? Oh yes, this weird thing. I can't really tell what it is.
Doesn't look like that works.
Okay. Is this the eagle he was talking about?
Doesn't look like that works.
Oops. Let's see, what do we have here? Can't use metal shears on it. Can't use a screwdriver on it. Can't use a blood testing apparatus on it. Can't use vodka on it. Okay. That means we need to find something else. This must be Soya is who he's talking about. Alright, let's go back to those other controls because I feel like that's gonna play a big part in this, but I'm not sure how. Oh, there he is. Let's go ask him. Why doesn't the airship work?
There you are. I was looking for you. I've managed to trigger the autopilot mechanism, but the airship still won't take off. Do you know why?
Maybe. I've got some idea. But you look like you're a pretty good mechanic.
Let's just say that since the start of the journey, I've managed to get by and get to know Hans Varlberg's strange contraptions.
Okay. I have a deal to make with you. I've been living in this dumb launcher site for years. And I've always said that one of these days I'm going to the stars on that flying wing. And I better make that trip before vodka stews my brain. But I gotta know how it works. And you look like you might have some clue at least. If you could help me get to the stars, I'll tell you how the airship works. What do you say? We got a deal?
Sure.
Why not? I'll see what I can do for you.
Okay, so he's gotta go into space. Maybe we need his blood test.
Comrade Boris, I need
Sweet.
a few drops of your blood.
Excuse me?
To get the centrifuge going, we'll need to analyze the pilot's blood. If you're going to the stars, you've got to be in good health, you see? That's why I need a blood sample. It won't hurt.
There's two things a good soldier is always ready to do. Drop his pants and spill his blood. Go ahead.
I'll only be needing your blood.
My pleasure, ma'am. Ow!
Look how lumpy he is. Alright, so let's go up and see if that will get that thing going. The centrifuge. Oh, where are you going, dude? Don't leave. I might need your help again. Okay, so let's enter the blood sample. And blood sample refused. Alcohol level too high. Oh, great. Okay, so that one's no good. So let's get it again. Oh, we could put ours. Even though it's clearly unhealthy for him. Okay, blood sample's good. What does this one do? Unauthorized procedure. Okay, so we got it clamped.
think I figured out how it works. Get settled in and let's go.
Except he needs to tell us how to do it. This is not healthy for him, being so drunk.
Are you alright?
Never been better. Head's spinning a bit, but I am used to that. I'm a professional pilot.
Alright, we see him walking along. This doesn't seem healthy for a severely alcoholic, drunk man to be...
Miss Walker! Come in, Miss Walker! Are you receiving me?
Clear as smog. Can you speak up?
I'm ready. Press the launch button.
Except you need to tell us how to get on the airship. He better keep his word.
Takeoff procedure engaged. Countdown commencing.
Colonel, you've forgotten to tell me the secret of the airship. What do I have to do?
The airship will need to be cranked up.
We'll need to be cranked. Well, we should have known that. Whoa, he's just flying up the stairs.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Well, let's hope he'll be okay.
1, 0. We have liftoff.
Doesn't seem very good for body regulation, like the pressure and stuff. Alright, bye. So, of course, the airship will need to be cranked, and how can we do that? Oh, there's something on the ground right there. And what is it? Stick it in our shirt. Oh, a crank handle. Okay, well, let's see if we can find a place to stick the crank in. You know what? I bet it's back by the eagle. Where I couldn't tell what that thing was. Let's go find out. If not, sorry, I'm making us run back and forth again. Okay. Poor Soyuz, your master has left you with no food. Okay, let's see if the crank... Yes, I knew it. I just knew it. Oh, Soyuz, where'd you go? Oh, he's going to go chase off all the birds for us. Oh, he caught one. Gross. Alright, so he chased all the birds away. So I don't know if that actually cranked up the airship or just, like, sent Soyuz loose. I can hear him screaming. Sounds like he's having a blast. Alright, let's see if that actually did anything of use. Go on in, Kate. See if that helped. Somehow I kind of doubt it. Oh, it did. Sweet. Thanks, Soyez. I don't understand why it couldn't run with the birds there, but you know. And here we go. In our communist airship. To Arlbad. And we left behind Oscar and our train. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to them. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here now that we have arrived at Arlbad. In the next video, we will continue looking for Helena Romansky in order to get Oscar's hands back. So stay tuned for the next video, and thanks so much for watching.